In this video, I'm going to be unlocking 10 hidden features that Skoda haven't told us about on my Skoda Octavia MK4 vRS. Now, the way I'm going to be hacking the life out of my car is with this OBDeleven. They do different versions of this. I purchased the Pro Pack from Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description for this. If you're wondering what it is, it's basically a Bluetooth device that plugs into your car. It gives you diagnostics, monitoring, and you can do customizations all via an app. Nice and simple and straightforward for people like me. Also, to make things clear, I'm not sponsored or endorsed by OBDeleven. Now, the first thing I've got to do is plug this little device in, then we can jump straight on the app and get moving. Okay, so lane assist setting memory. Now, this is something which I really wanted to turn off because sometimes you'll be driving along and it will just assist you in the lane. Even if the lane changes, it doesn't always get it right. So I'm going to set the lane assist to memory, which basically means if I make a change on here, that's on, that's off. So if I leave it like that, every time I start the engine, it will remember my last setting, depending on how I feel. Let's activate that. That's a good idea. Brilliant. Okay, so the next one I'm going to turn off is the automatic rear wiper. Now, this is really handy because the rear wipers on the Skoda drive me mad. Basically, you're driving along the road, it's raining like today, as always, and the rear wiper comes on every 45 seconds, even when the window is dry at the rear. And you just hear this squelching noise, and it just keeps going. And you know what? I don't want to see it anymore, so that's getting turned off. That is now off. Okay, so sound actuator, that has got to go. Hear that? Fake engine noise. I cannot stand this fake noise. We have got a whole range of settings here. So this will basically give you how much speaker volume you want. I want it completely off. Let's click activate. It is gone. Yeah, that sounds off to me. Sport mode. That is fully 100% turned off. And even if we go to individual, let's turn it to sport, nothing. No sound actuator, goodbye. Refuel quantity in dashboard. This basically shows you how much fuel is needed to fill up your tank at the given moment. Now, it's not a necessity, but I quite like it. It's quite a good gimmick, that. So let's whack that on for 10 credits. Here we go. See, now I need 35 litres of diesel to fill the tank up. I like the look of this one here, and that is the G meter display. It basically visualises the forces that occur whilst driving through curves, braking or accelerating. So essentially, we're turning this into an F1 car. It's going to give us how much G-force our cars are giving out on those country lanes and sharp curves and bends. Let's get this one activated. Can't go wrong for 10 credits. Done. Scroll down. Where are you? Come on. Oi, oi, look at that. G meter, mate. Look at that. That's a beast. Why is this not activated already? This is a secret hack which Skoda never told us about on our cars, but that is going to be staying on there. I would really like to know what G-force I'm getting out of this on the country lanes. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool, to be honest. Oh, this has got to be the best ever. Look at the G meter going for it. The brake. Okay, so lock and unlock acoustic confirmation. This isn't a bad one. If you're like me and you like to know that your car is definitely locked, you've got a bit of OCD, you walk up the road and you just keep looking back to see if them indicators are flashing, this is for you. It basically gives a little bit of a tone when you lock the car. You can't be stealth for this one, so if you're pulling up at someone's yard and you don't want them to know you're there, this isn't for you. So I'm going to set this to lock only. I don't want it on the unlock because I think it's a bit much, but let's activate that on lock only. Eating through my credits. Done. Mind you, that is a bit pathetic. No one's going to know when you're there. It's a bit of a half-hearted attempt. I thought it'd be like a horn noise. So you don't need to worry, no one's going to know if you pull up outside their house now. It's still pretty stealth in my opinion. Oh, and if you want one of these lovely carbon key covers, I'll leave a link in the description. Okay, so Scandinavian daytime running lights. In the UK, the daytime running lights are only on the front headlights. As standard, we do not have them on the rear. Essentially the same as turning your side lights on, but who wants to do that every time you get in the car? However, this is quite a good option, I think, because it keeps the rear lights on at all times during the day. I'm going to activate this because it gives your car more visibility, and I think it's quite a good feature. So let's turn that on for 10 credits. Done. Okay, so as you can see, they are now switched on. We've got some Scandinavian rear daytime running lights. You know what? I'm very surprised we don't have the Scandinavian daytime running lights turned on here in the UK, because it is generally grey most days and the visibility is poor. So now I've turned that on, people can see the back of my car even better than before. Right, this is one I am going to activate, and that is the central lock-in with ignition. This is actually very handy for someone like myself, because I generally got my keys in my pocket, and sometimes I want to open the back doors and I have to come back in and then unlock it with this button here, but I'd rather just be able to do it with my key. So let's turn this on. So if I've left the engine running and I want to unlock the doors with my key, I can do. Bloody brilliant, mate. Let's get that activated. Done. Another nice little feature. Let's give it a test. Perfect. Okay, mirror dip. This is really handy, especially when parking your car. I can never see out my passenger side mirror. Well, I can see out of it, but I can't see what the curb's doing because obviously the height of it. This basically dips the mirror down so you can see when you're reverse parking what the curb is doing. Okay, so unfortunately I could not activate mirror dip in reverse for my car. And the reason being is I do not have the electronic memory seats. So for you lucky Skoda Octavia owners that have got memory seats, this will work for you, but not for me. Great function, I think, if you can get it to work on your car, because when you reverse, it dips that mirror and then you can see the curbs. So your wheels don't end up like mine. I'm shit at parking, I know. Okay, so here's one for the night time, and that is the interior light fading. Basically, the interior lights will fade in and out when they are switched on and off. So basically, when you get in and out your car at night time, instead of them just lighting up immediately. So let's give that a go. And this will be the final change that I'm going to be making in today's video. Hello, look at that. Oof, flash. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you found this one useful, and I will see you all again soon in the next one. Bye for now. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. Hold your head with Papa, don't give me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4.